Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Badgers will kick this deep to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. Fighting off the tackler. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So Ohio State's offense comes on the field first today. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink.
Talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. It moves the ball to the 39. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. He pulls it in. It's Jefferson.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
The Buckeyes keep the football on the move. Handoff from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Buckeyes starting a new series here on first and 10. And there's the handoff.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the runner takes off to his right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Nice throw, caught for a completion. Touchdown, Ohio State. This quarterback on fire today. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kurt.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score in the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Badgers offense comes out for their first possession today. More of this game within the game, Kirk. You got the quarterback and the corner, two of the better guys in the country at their position, very aware of each other.
And on the other side, you got a quarterback that has an attitude of he doesn't care. He's confident in his ability to shift and move the defense at will. It's going to be a great matchup.
He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. He'll hand it off. The pickup is 6 yards. It's third down and 4 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quick throw over the middle. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, all that work you put in the summer with the receivers and the quarterbacks, this is where it pays off. This is where that trust really can play out. This receiver lines up on the right side of the formation, works all the way across, and the quarterback almost could close his eyes, knows exactly where his man will be, and puts it right on the money.
And the Badgers come to the line to run the hurry-up. Going with the old counter run here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Badgers.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with are defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. A quick throw out left, complete. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. A tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. The Buckeyes pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The shotgun handoff here. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the 1st down? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Takes the handoff again. He's swarmed by the defense. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Snags the quick throw. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play. And the Badgers will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. 1st and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Jefferson. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Makes a quick catch. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on... Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So they try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Hand off to the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 22. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. Running back grabs it on a screen. Finding some room at the 25. He's swarmed by the defense.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
And the Badgers will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Here's the second down play. They'll run it from the gun. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. Return is brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can... Just runs through a man. A mismatch.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. The Buckeyes line up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Caught quickly.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag roll. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Defense is coming after him. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Barry Johnson. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Looking to throw yet again. Makes a quick grab. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play. And the Badgers will line up to boot it away. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. It's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Everybody knows how hard it is to run the ball when you're this close to your own goal line. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to try to run the ball to get it away from the shadow of that goal line. But you got to do a better job than that.
And nothing but green grass ahead. Across midfield. At the 30. Past the 20. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like one more play here before halftime. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. The defense all over him, and he's tackling the field of play as the first half clock runs out. They elect not to try the field goal and come up empty. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. Pass complete and second down now. The back's got it. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. And the Badgers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Second down after that short completion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He pulls it in for a big gain. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry, and they'll stop him after a short gain. The defense now backed up in their own red zone. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Buckeyes are going to keep this drive rolling. First down. Looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Targeting a man right near the goal line. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. On the run here, lets it go. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here and try to force a field goal attempt. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. He cannot escape. The defense with a sack. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. He knocks this one right through, and they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down after a short gain there. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's a quick grab. And they get him down after the completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
And the back gets the football. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And the Badgers will have to kick this away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. Returner tackle right there. That's when they start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands. Take it.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
31, Wisconsin, 13.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line.
Returner is brought down at 21.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. It's an out route, the catch made. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Looking right, this one caught. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job.
He's looking deep here. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there. Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught near the goal line. And he storms out of bounds just short of the end zone. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Ohio State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Running out of time in the pocket. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's a short completion at the tight end. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And it's caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And he drops back in the gun. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Looking to throw it on first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Wisconsin, 13.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to throw again. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Barry Johnson. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Badgers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Caught over the middle. It's Barry Johnson. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Obvious call. rough up the quarterback like that. And the Badgers look to keep this drive moving.
42 Spider.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
Jackrabbit. Alert.
They call the counter play here. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Back to the end zone, they say he did not get his foot down. Incomplete. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. And they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a 1st down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. You talk about a confidence booster going forward.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Badgers.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Ohio State, 45, Wisconsin.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
He's running out of time here. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's moving out of the pocket now. And the ball to the ground. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
The defense drops it for a loss. Went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught in the flat by the running back. Will actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Airing this one out toward the sideline. He fires this throw. It is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before Feiner being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Trying to extend the play. He'll try a pass here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. No shot to bring him down. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line. 1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Brings up third down.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. The Buckeyes will look to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. That's reeled in. It's Barry Johnson. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Receiver makes the grab, breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Can he take it all the way? Out past the 30. The 10. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
How's this for starting field position? First and goal from the 2. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second and goal for the offense.
It's now second and goal.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the beatdown continues.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. Well, this one ended up being a blowout.